To start the ball game, Myers ready to tee it up, and here we go from Qualcomm Stadium. The Chargers will take a knee on what they're calling a white-hot afternoon here in San Diego. Center on first down from the 25. I formation. Watt is the fullback, and here's Gordon, who was so good last week in the first quarter or the first half. He gets a couple of yards. Jaguars, the former defensive coordinator for the Seattle Seahawks. Out of the shotgun, Rivers finds Gates, and he's wrapped up immediately at the 30. Out of the shotgun is Rivers. That doesn't happen often with Gordon in the game. He'll take the inside handoff, and he's got a first down up to the 40-yard line. Telvin Smith with the tackle.
Hey, they said they're going to let it rip. Let's see if they can get to Phillip Rivers.
Benjamin in motion off the play fake. Rivers looking to his left for Benjamin. He's got it. For Rivers. Woodhead is in for the first time in the backfield. He'll take the handoff and runs right up the middle. And he is slowed by Malik Jackson. Drive inside Jacksonville territory on second down. Gordon breaks one tackle behind the line of scrimmage. Has some daylight on the near side and some blockers. Down to the 26-yard line to Sean Gibson makes the tackle. Standing behind Phillip Rivers on first down from the 26. Another run play for the Chargers. More daylight for San Diego toward the 5-yard line, and Woodhead is down to the 3.
The red zone, you got to watch out.
By the way, Hunter Henry's in motion, the rookie tight end. The handoff goes to Gordon into the end zone. Touchdown, San Diego. Said, I want to get the tempo up even more. The tempo certainly was up on that drive. The point after is good. The Chargers take an early 7-0 lead. The second-year pro, he's not a rookie anymore, and he's showing himself some experience.
But that was too easy. Both running backs hitting big holes.
Well, the Jaguars will get it for the first time. Here's Corey Grant, 5 yards deep into his own end zone. He'll take it out, trying to get at least to the 25, and he's stopped at the 24. On first down from the 19. A little bit of movement. That play is blown dead. Chargers were pointing to the left side of the
Ball start, number 80, offense, 5-yard penalty, first down.
Here's the head coach of Jacksonville. The handoff is given to Yeldon, and he is hit immediately behind the line of scrimmage. Let's take a look at the Jaguars.
Coming into this season to be a much better running football team.
Quick toss to Yeldon on the outside, and he is stopped immediately behind the line of scrimmage and on the left side of the offensive line. Has some time, middle of the field. Mercedes Lewis is open, but he is way short of a first down.
They got a lot of energy out there on the field so far.
Travis Benjamin back deep to receive for the Chargers. This is a nice high kick that will bounce inside the 35. It was hit at the 31-yard line and eventually stops at the 22. Chargers up 7-0. Second possession of the first quarter from the 33. Off the play fake, Rivers looking to throw, and he hits Benjamin on the near sideline. Cyprian rips him down, but it's a gain of 9. Second down and short. Benjamin in motion. Woodhead takes the handoff, and he's trying to find a little daylight. I think he got the first down up to the 44-yard line. Handoff goes to Gordon, and Gordon breaks a tackle before Puslesny takes him down.
So look for Ken Wisenhunt to try and attack Jones.
Jones is on the right side of the defensive line. Nothing for Gordon in the backfield. Roy Miller comes in to smother Melvin Gordon. Diego in this first half. Rivers to throw. Pressure is there. Trying to get away and just throws it away. Green, there is Drew Kaiser, the rookie punter from Texas A&M. He had a tough week last week. It included a 17-yard punt. Said he worked on his mechanics all week long. Green takes it inside the 10 and is stopped immediately at the 14. Craig Mager with the special teams tackle. Senior at NC State. It'll be first down from the 14. Here's Yeldon off the handoff, and he is upended close to the 18. Second down, then 6. Yeldon again. They said they had to establish the run, and he goes right into Denzel Perryman and Manti Te'o. Bortles has some time, steps up in the pocket, middle of the field. It's tipped, and it's intercepted. Casey Hayward on the ground, comes up with it, and he's down inside the 34 of Jacksonville. Pass was intended for Marquise Lee.
That linebacker pressure inside, blocked up, and again, this happened last week against the Green Bay Packers in their first third down of the game. They went to Lee. The ball was behind him. It was tipped up. Green Bay gets the interception.
Far 35 yards. And Gordon over the block of his right guard. Devon House takes it and told us that we'd probably see Woodhead and Gordon. We've seen him twice now. Gordon's in with Woodhead in the slot to the left. Here's Woodhead underneath, and he loses the football. They're going to say he was down from the 28-yard line of Jacksonville. Rivers out of the shotgun. Quick pass to Antonio Gates, who sidesteps one defender to get down close to the 20. After the 7th first down of the first half, Rivers under center. Gordon trying to get to the edge. Puzlesny from behind takes him down to the 17.
One other player on this offense that Rivers had great chemistry with.
Yeah, Ken Wisenhunt said he just has a great capacity to learn and consume the game.
Can trust.
Yeah, whether it be Inman, whether it be Williams, whether it be Benjamin. Rivers steps up. He has Williams, and Williams outside the numbers is pulled down by Jalen Ramsey, but he has a first down close to the 6-yard line. Formation. Hunter Henry is also in on the right side of the offensive line. Rivers looking to throw underneath, has Benjamin, and Benjamin into the end zone. Touchdown, San Diego. A 6-yard toss.
Bunch formation to Rivers' right, and a guy like Benjamin can have a tendency to get lost a little bit. Dan Skuta, the backside linebacker, over pursued, couldn't see Benjamin, and he's just too fast. That's easy. Phillip Rivers, no matter who is in at wide receivers, knows how to find the open man.
Here's the point after, and it's a 14-point lead for the Chargers.
His return is questionable.
All right, Scott, thank you. We'll try to keep you up to date on any other information coming out. San Diego on top 14-0. Jacksonville will take over at the 25-yard line. 5 down 14. Blake Bortles looking to throw, looks to the middle, pass is complete. A leaping grab by Allen Hurns. That might loosen it up a little bit, but when he came into the league. On first down, here's Yeldon, and Yeldon has some space inside San Diego territory before Melvin Ingram takes him down. And in motion, that's Thomas, the tight ends. Off the play fake, Bortles looking to throw, middle of the field for Julius Thomas, and he overthrows him.
Ingram running through on Julius Thomas.
Quick toss to the outside, here's Marquise Lee, and Lee is able to get inside the 35-yard line. Quick toss to Yeldon, trying to elude the tacklers, but great pursuit on the outside. Jatavis Brown was there initially to slow him up. It'll be 4th down. Yard field goal attempt by Jason Myers. Good snap, good hole, kick is on its way, end over end, and it is no good. Wide to the right. He's had a good start. He's 7 of 8 for 55 yards. And he's looking for the outside for Benjamin, who's wide open inside the 15 of Jacksonville. Well, maybe the Chargers have found the guy that's going to step up this afternoon.
I think it's interesting. On the other side, Devon House was playing on Antonio Gates man-to-man, and I don't think that's the matchup that you want. Paul Puzlesny, the middle linebacker, chasing Benjamin from behind.
Down at 10 from the 13 of Jacksonville. Melvin Gordon tracked down from behind after getting a couple to the 11. Dante Fowler, Jalen Ramsey, the rookie. And Rivers is looking that way toward the end zone. Incomplete. He overthrows. Rivers to throw again. To the 6-yard line. Pass is complete to Inman, third-year pro from Virginia. But he's a couple yards shy of a first down. And there's movement, it looked like, from both sides of the ball. And let's see who this penalty's against. Carl Jeffers is the referee this afternoon. There you go, neutral zone infraction. And that'll be a first down for the Chargers. First and goal from the 3. Out of the shotgun, Rivers, quick slant to the near side. Antonio Gates lowers his shoulder into the end zone. Touchdown, San Diego. The 105th touchdown reception of Antonio Gates' career makes it 20-0. Chargers on top.
Just pre-snap ability by Rivers. This is going to be a run or a pass. And they fake the handoff to Gordon. He sees that he has the matchup outside. Easy touchdown for Antonio Gates.
That is the 78th time that Rivers and Gates have hooked up during their careers. Now Josh Lambo for the point after. It is good. 78th time that Gates is hooked up with Phillip Rivers. The Jaguars just trying to find some semblance of offense. Jumping in and out of personnel groups, it's hard. He enables us to do things because of his high capacity of knowledge, and he certainly saw something there. A run play to TJ Yeldon, but there is a flag down. It's a gain of 9 on the field, but that penalty is going to go against Jacksonville.
Holding. Number 78 offense. 10-yard penalty. Repeat first down.
Jeremy Parnell called for the holding penalty.
From your own 15-yard line.
Allen Robinson has not caught a pass yet. He hasn't been targeted yet, and there's his first target of the day, and it's off his fingertips. 1,400 yards a season ago. On second down, quick toss, it's complete to Rashad Green. Jacksonville needs to get to the 35. Here comes the pressure, and Bortles loses the ball. Melvin Ingram was the first one in. And San Diego recovers.
See Brandon Flowers coming on a corner blitz with TJ Yeldon blocking the backside. He goes down low. And that isolated Ingram on Jeremy Parnell for the sack.
High formation, Rivers looking to throw. Middle of the field for Gordon. Puzzluzny and Telvin Smith are there after a gain of 3. He was outstanding for the Chargers. The handoff to Gordon again, trying to find a blocker. And he gets maybe a yard on that carry and then moves the pile down to the 11-yard line. It's going to be a gain of almost 3 yards. Play clock was down to 1. Gordon inside handoff. He's got the first down and a little bit more down to the 3. His mom may wind up getting all the jerseys now after this first half that he's had. Peterson's number 28 in honor of the great running back. Inside handoff again. Gordon dancing around, gets down toward the 1 and is eventually stopped inside the 1-yard line. Jonathan Cyprien came up to clean things up. Second and goal for the Chargers. The handoff to Gordon, who is taken down, and a flag comes in. Puzzluzny, boy, Paul Puzzluzny is so good off the ball. And there's an injured Charger, Orlando
Offside.
Franklin.
Number fence. Half the distance to the goal. Repeat second down.
Lineman Spencer Pulley is in as well. Phillip Rivers looking to throw, rolling out, looking toward the end zone, and he's just going to throw it away. It'll be third down and goal from outside the 2-yard line. Well, like last week, Adam, this has been total domination by the Chargers, like last week in the first half against the Chiefs.
It sure has. They've ran it.
Number 52 defense. Half the distance to the goal. Automatic.
Franklin is back in for the Chargers. Gordon's in the backfield on first and goal from inside the 1. And this play is blown dead and a false start.
Number 84 offense. 5-yard penalty. Remains first down.
Sean McGrath, that we saw in practice the other day.
And the Chargers getting bunch formation.
Which they are on the left side of the offensive line, and Rivers overthrows his intended receiver. Williams is tall, but that was a little too tall.
Up top, and so far in this game, Gates has won that matchup.
Rivers looking toward the end zone. Ball is swatted away. It's a loose ball picked up by Jacksonville. Ngakoue, the rookie, is the one who knocked it away, and Jonathan Cyprien recovered. Maybe a breath of life for the Jacksonville Jaguars. From his goal line, he lofts it to the outside, incomplete, intended for TJ Yeldon. All right, so this was a big play by the rookie. We have a penalty down on the field of the 23. Denzel Perryman was in the neighborhood of T.J. Yeldon.
Interference. Number 52 defense. Automatic.
Outside. Blitz coming from Ingram on the near side. It's picked up, and Bortles dumps it off to T.J. Yeldon, and Yeldon breaks a tackle and stumbles up to the 27. Perryman with the tackle. It's been all T.J. Yeldon today. No Denard Robinson. Don't forget Chris Ivory, who was supposed to be the starter, is still out with a medical issue, and they're hoping to get him back next week. First down up to the 32-yard line.
Very efficient outing here for Jacksonville offensively.
On first down, Bortles to throw. He throws it to Yeldon out of the backfield along the outside, and T.J. Yeldon.
Way to use Yeldon as a guy that can spell Ivory and then come in on third down.
Denard Robinson in for the first time. Bortles on the run. Has Julius Thomas inside San Diego territory to the 39.
Backers, and Bortles gives them an accurate pass.
Gain of 22 yards. Bortles steps up in the pocket looking for the end zone, and it's intercepted inside the 5. Hayward again, his second of the day. And Hayward sidesteps the far side of the field out of bounds. It's the third turnover of the half for the Jaguars.
This great corner play by Hayward to look inside on a vertical seam. This is not his man. Bortles is trying to force the ball in here. He thinks he has the matchup on Flowers with his back turned, but he doesn't see that Hayward is just sitting on the outside looking inside and easily breaks on the football. That's just Hayward baiting Bortles into making a bad play and coming down with the interception.
You guys in the defensive backfield, you bait the quarterbacks from time to time? For the Chargers. And Rivers has plenty of time with 2 timeouts left. He's under pressure, and he is going down as he gets rid of the football. Dante Fowler was in on the pressure with Malik Jackson. Hot Sunday in San Diego.
That's kind of what you get from me.
On second down, Rivers dumps it off to Gordon. Boy, Gordon's had a good half, and Jalen Ramsey makes the tackle in the open field after a gain of 3. It is third down and long. The handoff goes to Gordon, tracked down from behind by Ngakoue, who's had an active first half. So now they use a timeout. Hazer on to punt the ball away after the timeout by Jacksonville. And he moves Rashad Green all the way back inside the 20-yard line. And Green is hit at the 16. There's going to be an illegal block in the back that's going to be called against Jacksonville. So that's going to move the football back even more. Josh Johnson, there he is right there. That's a 56-yard punt by Kaiser.
And a great play by the special teams captain, Darryl Stuckey, out there. I mean, that was outstanding to beat that block.
In the back, number 29 return team. Half the distance to the goal. First down.
First half.
Down 21-0. It'll be first and 10 from the 8-yard line. Bortles to throw. Pass is complete to Thomas, who's tripped up at the 11, or excuse me, the 16. Adai makes the tackle. No timeout. Little hurry up now for Jacksonville.
I think San Diego needed that punt last week, Tom.
Yes, they did. And Kaiser admitted that this week. Another pass complete to Thomas. And Thomas is up to the 41, so now Jacksonville will use the timeouts.
Backers and safeties.
26 seconds to play here in the first half. Bortles to throw. A little hitch. He pumps once, runs into a little bit of traffic, and then dumps it off. He's got the speedster, Marquise Lee, along the sidelines out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Hayward is able to shuttle him out. That was a very athletic play by Bortles. 3 receivers to the near side. Pressure's coming. He steps up, and he's going down. Melvin Ingram with a sack. And that's something that Bortles talked to us about, that he can't let happen and work his team out of a field goal opportunity.
Situational football, and he said it himself in the meeting. Knowing when you're right on the edge of field goal range, you cannot take the sack. You know, he's waiting and trying to get his receivers open downfield, but you see that pocket absolutely collapse. You get a great edge rush from the outside rushers in Ingram, and there's nowhere for Bortles to step up because of the inside presence. Big mistake. Is the inside receiver right there.
And Bortles dumps it off to T.J. Yeldon, and Yeldon is knocked down by Adai. as soon as he touches the football. And that will wind the clock down. We are at halftime. It's been a dominating first half. Jacksonville will receive to start the second half. Let's see if they can get something rolling to begin the final 30 minutes of this ball game. Good coverage out toward the 25. And in the time that we've known him, and he is absolutely right. On first down, here is TJ Yeldon, who has stood up after a gain of 1. Denzel Perryman with the tackle. Julius Thomas in motion. San Diego showing blitz from the near side. Manti Te'o, the handoff to Yeldon, who steps inside and does get a couple before Kyle Emanuel takes him down.
Ingram standing up in the A gap.
Bortles to throw. Dumps it off near side and has Julius Thomas. There's a flag, though, on the far side of the field as Thomas has a first down up across the 40.
Holding. Number 76 offense. 10-yard penalty. Replay third down.
7 penalties, 34 yards for the Jags so far. Bortles under pressure again, dumps it off to Yeldon. Yeldon has a little bit of daylight, but it just gives the Jaguars breathing room. Brown comes up to make the tackle, and Jacksonville will be forced to punt. Punt of the day, his first one was 4. Inman is in motion. Rivers looking to throw, has time, slings it near side, incomplete. And here comes a flag. Devon House is going to be called for a hold, as Dontrell Inman went up to try to flag that ball down.
Pass interference. Number 31 defense. Automatic first down.
Going up. I don't know if that ball was going to be caught. Here's the handoff to Gordon, and Gordon's hit behind the line of scrimmage. Telvin Smith was in there. On second down, here's Benjamin. And Benjamin can fly, but there's nothing there as Jalen Ramsey comes over to shuttle him out of bounds. Play clock is down to 5. On third down, he steps up and dumps it off over the middle to Williams, and Williams has got some daylight. Inside the 15, crosses to the 10, and now bounces toward the goal line. Touchdown, San Diego! What a run after the catch by Tyrell Williams.
I mean, he's known for a 30, 40-yarder a game, isn't he? A shallow cross. And Jacksonville in zone coverage. And the backside defense nowhere to contain it.
Aggressive. He was certainly more aggressive with his body as he got down toward the goal line. Lambeau's point after is good. It's 28-0 San Diego. Tyrell Williams, a 44-yard touchdown reception. It's 28-0. San Diego is on top. Let's see if Jacksonville once again can establish something offensively. They'll get the ball out to the 25. All right, let's take a look at the touchdown.
Execution and bad defense by Jacksonville.
Well, Jacksonville down by 4 scores. The dump off goes to Julius Thomas underneath. And he's been their best receiver today, up to the 42-yard line. And he is slow to get up, too, for Jacksonville. Bortles peeks to his right, and his pass to Mercedes Lewis is incomplete. And there's no doubt about that. Thomas is back in, he's in motion, and flags come flying. And a little bit of frustration by Blake Bortles.
False start. Number 76 offense. 5-yard penalty. Second down.
Bortles looking for the screen for TJ Yeldon, and it's incomplete. Third down. He had pressure coming. Third downs. That has been a storyline. It's their 4th third down in double digits. And that pass is incomplete. Intended on the near side for Allen Robinson.
Against these cornerbacks.
Third punt of the day for Nortman. Benjamin back deep to receive. And Benjamin fields it at the 8. And then does he have a burst? He gets it to the outside before he's out of bounds inside the 20-yard line.
Be a big disappointment to the staff.
On first down, the handoff is given to Melvin Gordon, and Gordon's got a first down and more, hurdling a defender out of bounds. The other thing, too, he's done a lot of his running today without the fullback, and I know people have talked about that. Benjamin, not much doing as he gets to the 40 during the preseason for the Chargers in one game. And Rivers tries to get it to him, but he one-hops him. The clock is down under 5 on third down. He's under pressure, and he is going to go down. A whole host of defenders, Puzlesny, Skuda, they were all there in the back pocket of Phillip Rivers. Shot Green back deep to receive. And Green calls for the fair catch. On first down, Bortles looking to throw. It's surprising, you're so photogenic. And the pass is complete to Hearns, who's out of bounds at the 48-yard line.
Today, when they get shut down outside, they have a hard time moving the offense.
There's Bortles rolling the pocket to the right. His pass is incomplete. He tried to get Hearns again, broken up by a dive. We talk about explosive plays, 20 yards or more in a lot of ways in the National Football League, as that ball is swatted at the line of scrimmage. I think Williams got a hand on it. He's had third downs of 3rd and 10, 3rd of 13, 3rd and 15, 3rd and 17. This one is 3rd and 10, and it's incomplete. Broken up by 3 defenders intended for Hearns. That one was Dexter McCoyle, who was the extra hand in there for San Diego. We haven't called his name today. Benjamin back deep to receive this punt by Nortman. He'll let it go over his head, and it takes a bounce back inside the 10. Executed here this afternoon. Hand off to Gordon. Gordon right up the middle. Still on his feet, battling up to the 15-yard line. That is understanding by playing Jacksonville when he was with Tennessee, but so much more is utilizing his personnel here this afternoon. Another first down for Melvin Gordon. Houston won this afternoon as well over Kansas City. That'll make the AFC West feel pretty good, particularly the Chargers. Patriots held off the Dolphins today. Team carries 90 yards this afternoon. Farrow is in as an extra receiver, and the pass is incomplete, intended for Williams. Leslie again in on the coverage. It'll be third down. Worked all day. That's Henry who's in motion, the rookie tight end out of Arkansas. Phillip Rivers steps up. He's going to run it, and he's going to run it for a first down. He dives up to the 33-yard line. San Diego. The injury to Woodhead, he's getting some extra time. Flags come in, and Farrow knifes his way across the 35 to the 36-yard line. Zodrick, who's back in the ballgame.
Number 75 defense. 5-yard penalty. Remains first down.
Barrett Odrick is not happy by the body language of that call. And another flag comes in. Now that is going to be a point of emphasis this year. They do not want anything excessive like that would cause any additional issues around the playing field. The officials aren't going to have the same kind of patience.
Conduct, number 75, 15-yard penalty, automatic, first down. That's the first foul of this nature for that player. Another foul of that kind will result in ejection.
Well, he better be careful right now because they're obviously taking a look at him.
That next step. But across the board, it's been a terrible day.
Yeah, it's been a game to forget as Gordon back in, gains 2.
Benjamin gave Rivers a hand signal. Let's see if he goes to him.
It looks like he is going to try to go for him. Benjamin has some space, and he caught the ball! Touchdown, San Diego! 45 yards. He got a spot over Devon House. They're certainly finishing this afternoon's ball game.
Benjamin saw press coverage on House. Smokes him off the line.
For Phillip Rivers. Lambeau's point after is good. Now they won't assume everything or anything at all. Corey Grant is back deep to receive. He'll take a knee. And with 2:48 to play here in the third quarter. Bortles, quick toss to the outside. It's complete to Hearns, and Hearns will sprawl forward for 8 against Verrett. Plenty of time left on the play clock. Here comes Ingram. He gets away from him, middle of the field to Thomas, incomplete.
A level of execution. Last thing you want to do is lay down.
Try to convert a 3rd down and 1, and they do. Bortles slides forward, and he's up to the 38-yard line.
How they played last week, there's absolutely no way that you would have seen this coming in this game.
Under pressure is Bortles again. He's being chased down, and he gets away and gets inside San Diego territory before he slides down inside the 40.
Offensive line as well.
Bortles so far today 17 of 28 with the 2 interceptions. Lost it to the near sideline for Lee, who is bumped to the ground. Looks like they'll say incidental contact with Casey Hayward.
And have given nothing to this wide receiver core.
Bortles middle of the field, and he gets his man underneath, and that is Robinson.
And we talked about, Jason Verrett has been...
Jacksonville down 35-0. Bortles to throw, quick pass to the near side for T.J. Yeldon. He cannot avoid Manti Te'o. Karan Reed was there as well. And that will be the end of the 3rd quarter. The negative play to end the 3rd quarter. Bortles out of the shotgun. He's been under pressure a lot today, and his pass is deflected at the line of scrimmage, incomplete. It'll be 3rd down. He has 3 receivers to the near side, and his pass is complete to Hearns, who's knocked out of bounds.
Blanked. Shot for Allen Hearns in the slot.
Yeah, Robinson is in motion right now. Pressure to Bortles, and Bortles breaks away, and on the run, his pass is complete to Lee. And Lee out of bounds, so they convert the 1st down. For the Jaguars. Bortles loves the fade, and he throws to the middle to Hearns, and he has Hearns inside the 5 to the 4-yard line. 4. Lewis to the left, Thomas to the right, pass to the middle for Mercedes. Lewis into the end zone, touchdown Jacksonville. First score of the year for Mercedes Lewis in the 28th of his career. And it's 35-6 San Diego.
You really don't see this very often on the 5-yard line. A tight end delay screen. This is the same.
It was their first touchdown since the 109 mark in quarter number 2 against the Packers. Myers' point after is good. It's 35-7 San Diego. Down 35-7 with 12:54 to play. And how about Inman going high in the air to pull that football down and make sure that there was no conversion of the onside kick. Talk about a vertical leap.
Not to mention he's 6'3".
Well, that's true. Involved. Melvin Gordon, 20 carries, 92 yards, and he'll get it for the 21st time, and he's tripped up from behind. Let's go to JB for an update. It'll be 2nd down and 14. Rivers drops back to pass. Looks to the middle, incomplete. Flags are in, though, at the 33-yard line. It was intended for Inman.
They're going to catch Devon House, I think. Wrapped him with the left arm and turned his body.
Number 37 defense. 5-yard penalty. Automatic. 1st down.
For 77 yards for the Jags. Here's Gordon again, and Gordon, a little misdirection, has some room on the near side, and he's out of bounds, shoved out of bounds by Telvin Smith. It'll be his first 100-yard game. Here's Farrow. Farrow gets down to the 30-yard line. Fowler with the tackle.
They've had to try and bone up against the run. And the coverage element is really have to be disappointing.
Here's Gordon out of the backfield, takes the pass play, and he's down to the 20-yard line. He'll get a 1st down.
Mismatches in the passing game with the linebackers and the wide receivers, and you've got to find a way to get number 44 on the field.
Yeah, they said that it's more about the playbook than anything else, just understanding the playbook. And
can't run, so we can't win, but it's got to be satisfying because he's looked really sharp. And he's looked powerful here in the first 2 games.
Shifty. He's been able to read holes.
On their offensive line, and Ken Wisenhunt to putting together a great plan to attack this defense.
Middle of the field pass is complete to Williams, who's down to the 7. In motion is Hunter Henry. And the handoff goes to Gordon. Gordon dancing toward the outside, and he is pushed back. He may get a yard. 3 of his brothers played at Wisconsin, TJ himself, and of course JJ. Phillip Rivers on 2nd down, breaks away and throws on the run for Gates, and Gates cannot make the one-handed grab. State.
Would have been a shame.
He's dancing to the pocket, throws to the end zone, incomplete. Nearly picked off at Texas A&M is the holder here at San Diego. Good snap, good hold, and just like everything else today, it is good. 4th quarter. And the Jaguars will get a 1st and 10 for the 25. On a day that has belonged to the San Diego Chargers and their quarterback Phillip Rivers, their second-year running back Melvin Gordon, and their free agent wide receiver Travis Benjamin. Robinson up the middle, moving the pile. That'll take us down toward the 6-minute mark career. And the Jaguars are 0-8 in those 300-yard passing games.
Yeah, this one just doesn't feel like it.
No. There's Robinson, who was not touched, so he gets up and is eventually taken down inside the 25-yard line. So they get one of those explosive plays for Allen Robinson. Bortles to throw again. And his pass is nearly intercepted, broken up at the last moment by Brandon Flowers. Quarterback comparisons. If you're Ron Millis, the secondary coach, you're feeling pretty good about what's happened here this afternoon for the Chargers. Robinson knocked out of bounds. Let's go to New York and an update with JB. On 3rd down, Bortles lofts it to the far side, and it is caught at the 5-yard line. 4th down of 13. 4th down of 3, I should say. Bortles to the end zone, incomplete. Now the Chargers will take over on down. 20 yards, his 11th year in the National Football League, and he hands it off to Farrow. And Farrow runs up to the 20, a gain of 3.
No Brady, no Gronk, 2-0. That easy.
Off goes to Farrow, who goes up the middle to the 25, a gain of 4. Woodhead was injured in the first half today. Keenan Allen injured last week. Whistles blow as the play is blown dead.
Delay of game, offense, 5-yard penalty, 3rd down.
Evans looking to throw, looking long to the far side of the field for Williams, and his pass is short. It'll be 4th down, and the Chargers will be forced to punt. Great players in any sport. He's 4 away from Johnny Unitas. I mean, think about that.
That's pretty cool.
Short punt. Goes out of bounds. Tonight on CBS, there's a flag down, excuse me. 3:34 to play. The division. On 1st down, Bortles still in there to throw. And his pass is complete. That's Ben, who gains 8.
Really wanted to use the game last week as a springboard of now we know what we have to do to close out games and to win and to have that killer instinct. So you got to be extremely pleased. This is about a complete game. So I think, this is a team that you might have to watch out for.
3rd down and 5. And Bortles breaks away from the defender and slides forward for a 1st down. 1st down. Middle of the field, incomplete, intended for Julius Thomas. So we've reached the 2-minute warning here in San Diego at the 48-yard line. With 1:58 to play here in the 4th quarter. Bortles middle of the field, passes complete to Lee, and Lee has a 1st down of the 31. Want to be one of the 12% since 1990 to make the postseason after starting 0-2.
Priority number 1, and they came into this game with a priority. They got to fix their running game. A major blow to this offensive line.
Yeah, they hope to get Chris Ivory back next week. Ivory's missed the first 2 games with an unspecified medical issue as Lee goes down to the 15-yard line and gets a 1st down. And today's injury, Danny Woodhead. Benjamin certainly did that. Here's Bortles, has some time, corner of the end zone, incomplete, overthrows Hearns.
That Tom, I would in the fade ball. I mean, if they get that kind of production, then I think you got to say they hit it when they decide to bring him on the team.
Dump pass inside the 10-yard line. It'll be touchdown Jacksonville. Corey Grant. A 15-yard pass play for San Diego. He continues to exude confidence more and more with each passing week that we've talked to him. All right, it's got to go 10 yards for the Jaguars to field it. A high kick, the flag is down, and Inman just knocks it out of bounds. So the flag sits at the 36-yard line. And now the officials are deciding whether he can or cannot bat the ball out of bounds.
Offside, kicking team number 47. That 5-yard penalty will be added to the end of the play. 1st down.
Yeah, I think they're picking up the other flag. I think that here's the offside. Down for the batted ball because they had to confer to see if he had batted it forward. He did not, in their estimation. He batted it out of bounds. sideways as the San Diego Chargers will just take a knee, and the Jaguars will not stop the clock. 2. New Orleans is 0-2 after the loss to the Giants today. And then those 2 games, Oakland and Denver, those will wind up being big games because of that opening loss to the Kansas City Chiefs. But today was as balanced an offensive attack and I think defensive attack that you will see from the San Diego Chargers.
They did. Defensively, they shut down what I would consider a red-hot passing game when you consider Robinson and Hearns and Thomas. You know, there was zero room in that part. And then, again, I thought, especially considering the adversity and the missing pieces, losing Danny Woodhead, losing Keenan Allen, number 17 did not miss one beat the entire afternoon.